Say, bitch, I got my cup, yeah, yeah. I'ma drink till I throw up, and you know, my mind is stuck, I'm puffing, you know, I just don't give a fuck, here we go, yeah.
Another interesting thing that I thought of today, if you're a team that's desperate for a quarterback, let's say Miami, and you have decided that Burrow is far and away better than all the other quarterbacks in the draft, how much would you give up draft capital to jump up to take Burrow?
Let me ask that in a different way.
Miami might be the one team that has it.
Miami has 14 picks in the 2020 NFL draft.
Yep.
Three first-rounders.
Would you give up as much as Washington did to get RG3, to get Joe Burrow?
If I remember
Was
correctly,
that 8 picks?
8 picks.
I think it was 8.
I think the most that's ever been done in one draft is the Saints trading for Ricky Williams and giving up their entire draft class.
That was Mike Ditka.
If you think Burrow's the guy, and you think Burrow's going to start 15 years, there's no price tag that's too much. There's zero.
And they have the picks to do it.
Yeah.
They can still have a normal draft and give up 7 picks.
But I personally wouldn't do it because I still believe in Tua. I still think Tua is the guy. But what would you do?
If I'm Miami?
If you're Miami. Let's say you're any team. Let's say you're the Chargers. You need a new face of the franchise because you're opening up the new SoFi Stadium. You need a franchise quarterback.
Here's the first thing that you need to figure out. Is Cincinnati even willing to give up that pick? Because I don't like hypothetical situations where it's just 0% chance it's going to happen.
Oh, GM's always going to answer the phone. If you blow them away with three first-rounders, of course they will. Because that just means they're going to get 3 first-rounders. Then they're going to get the best actual player in the draft, which is Chase Young.
Right.
Especially if you're only dropping down to 5. There's so many elite prospects in this draft. You're walking away with an elite prospect, which is a win every other year, plus capital.
And a backpack full of other draft picks.
Let's just say hypothetically, the Bengals trade back to 3, right? They walk away with an elite prospect.
So you move 2 spots and you get a shit ton of picks.
You get an elite prospect, a shit ton of picks. Then you can still fucking suck this year and get the real golden boy next year.
Here's my question. How much does it cost you, or how much is it worth it to you for you to move out of that spot and not take Joe Burrow?
The biggest problem Cincinnati would have if they did that is fan backlash. Since he is an Ohio boy, Cincinnati guys, I'm sure they've already started lining up to get the season tickets. And if you literally kill them right now by not taking Joe Burrow, it's probably going to be somebody's going to want to call for somebody's head.
So do we know where Joe Burrow's head is at in all of this?
This is just me personally. He hasn't come out and said he doesn't want to go to Cincinnati, but
has he said anything?
I don't think he has to.
He can't want to go to Cincinnati. That's just not. I
But
can't
he's from
imagine
there.
the world. It does still. Even if that's your team, you would. If it was your team, you would understand. Yeah, professionally, you don't want to play there. It's not a quality
I
market.
still don't understand. There's 32 teams in the NFL. I would play for any single one of them.
That's different. You're on the couch. This
Right.
guy's got a chance to actually play for one of them.
Just look at the 3 teams in the top 10 that extremely need a quarterback. Would you rather play for Cincinnati, Miami, or the Chargers? Do you want to play in Miami, LA, or Cincinnati?
Well,
Are we even?
Detroit's what? 4th pick?
Detroit's at 3.
3? Yeah.
But I mean,
Well, Detroit needs
they're
a
thinking
QB,
Stafford's
but they're
coming
not,
back healthy.
They're not going to take a quarterback.
That's
I don't
another
think. I don't know. I'm not in any of these war rooms, or I guess they're war bunkers with 4 people in them right now. I don't know. They're sterile. They're in doctors' offices.
They're all on Zoom.
Is there another getting away? Same subject. We're talking about Burrow. We're talking about quarterbacks. We're talking about the draft. Is there any other quarterbacks in this draft that have it?
Tua, hands down.
I know you think that.
For the past 2 years, before Burrow exploded onto the scene, it's been tank for Tua.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the entire history of college football, the entire history of the NCAA, nobody, not one fucking quarterback, has a higher career passer rating than Tua. Like, literally, nobody.
He plays for Alabama. Problem number 1.
NFL caliber offensive line in college.
3 first-round receivers, 2 first-round, 3,
Probably.
and a first-round running back
That
we
does
just
sound
took
hard.
last year.
That sounds pretty hard to throw the ball to.
I look at him, and you just talked about it, the it factor. I see it with Tua. Not only does he have a rocket arm, he's got the accuracy, he's got the touch. We seen him live in person when he played here in South Carolina, and he just made it look easy. Like, he's flick of the wrist. He's not even trying. He's got the size. The only thing he doesn't have is the medical. But I think all these injuries have been freak injuries.
Well, I think mentally he's there too. I agree. I think
Yeah.
his body will be the one factor that could hold him back. He just doesn't have the stature.
I think he's also the type of guy that you can throw up on a billboard, and everybody knows who Tua is. Like, he's gonna sell season tickets. He's a CEO. He could be the CEO of your team.
Yeah, yeah, say bitch I got my cup, yeah, yeah. I'ma drink till I throw up, and you know, my mind is stuck, I'm puffing, you know, I just don't give a fuck, here we go, yeah, yeah.